Hi everyone, it's Wednesday night, the 8th of July, and day 190 of Living the Dream. Well, here's my to-do list that I had to get done today. As you can see, there was a lot of things that I got done. Check, 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 check. I'm going to go through that in just a second. Bam, done. Got it done. As you can see, I got everything done on my list that I needed to get done today. Every single last one of those tasks. It's so exciting to have them finished, and here's why. My power statement I wrote down for this morning said, I will finish everything I need to get done and then record the video for my focus group beta test participant ad. Well, my fun task for today was to type out the content for that focus group ad, which I'm going to use on Facebook to get my 10 participants. So check this out. I got a couple of these. Look at that. This is the kind of thing you see in the little sentence, and then there's that and that. Let me just read it. Living the Dream Coaching, sponsored. Wanting to start a business of your own? Learn how you can get free coaching as a beginner entrepreneur by participating in Living the Dream Coaching Focus Group on My Nickel. Learn more. And then down below it says, be one of the 10 participants to participate in our focus group beta test. And that's a fun picture. You should see that in beautiful, beautiful color. And then I thought the exact same ad, but maybe just a picture of me on the video of what I do in the way of the ad. So I had that two things done. Like I said, I'm going to have it set up so that when folks click on the free gift button that's going to be on the form, an audio will open up so that they can listen to a free audio of me doing my Going to the Movies podcast. That's going to be my free gift for watching the video ad. And so let me show you this. Let me have you take a look at this. Boom, boom. Open it up. There we go.
Hello, if you're wanting to start a new business of your own, I want to offer you free coaching so you can avoid failure. I'm Coach D, and the first 10 people who watch this short video invite and decide that they want to participate in my Living the Dream Coaching Focus Group will receive 1 full year of my coaching at no cost. And that's because I'm launching a focus group beta test in order to get some honest input on my Living the Dream coaching system. And so I'm giving the first 10 people who are thinking about starting their own business and want help with it a full year of free coaching. But once I have those 10 people selected...
So there you go. I'm so excited about that, to have had that done. Now, when people see this ad that I'm going to use for my Facebook ad, like I said, I'm hoping that they'll click on the picture right there on that picture. I have a little triangle thing that go boop. They'll be able to click on that video picture to watch the video itself. Once they click on that picture, the video starts playing immediately. As you saw, it's a video of me explaining how they can participate in my focus group and get free coaching for an entire year by being a participant. The Learn More button, which is right here, this little more button on that, the Learn More button, when clicked on it, opens a short video form that the viewer then has to fill out if they want to get their free gift, which is a podcast that I did called Going to the Movies. It's number 4. It's the 4th podcast of the top 5 audio podcast. So bam, done. And so my exciting task for today, as you probably guessed by now, was to record the video focus group ad and start getting those 10 participants using the Facebook campaign that I'm going to launch out. And my number one most important task for today was to get this focus group and beta test video published with all of its content and the background music that starts loud and then fades as I begin and then opens up soft and opens up louder as it finishes. That's what I had to get done so I can have it all ready to go for the Facebook ad itself. Oh. The next thing Croy says to do is to get honest with yourself. What didn't go well today, Marty, or what could you have done better today? Did you wake up early and start strong? Yes. Did you start your morning with power? Mindfulness time, mental time, exercise time, win the morning, win the day, every morning, check. Were you productive throughout the day? Yes. Did you? You just saw all that. Pieces through the portal of my mind again into the world of the physical. Bam, bam, bam. Did you get the most important things done? Check. Did you move your goals forward? Check. Did you show up as the person you wanted to be and are and know you can be? Yes. What about your personal time with Kathleen? It was fantastic. It was a great day Wednesday night. Tonight it was great. Were you present? I was able to set this aside and then focus on her and relaxing and having an enjoyable night together. In summary, to these get honest with yourself questions, I asked myself this: were you honest with yourself about today's task, Marty? In other words, did you keep your commitments and the promises you made to yourself this morning? I promised myself that I would get the content for the ad written and designed and figured all out and cleaned up and really tweaked, which I did, and then I promised that I would get that video recorded and published. Oh my goodness, which I also got done today. So way to go, Marty. You kept your promises. The next question is, what movies did you watch in your mind today, Marty? Did you make time for them? And were there any new movies that your two amigos put on the screen of your mind during the day today? In other words, did you have or make any new movies, and what were they about? Well, as I did and started my day, I certainly did my Fab Five. I do those every day. But as I was publishing the focus group video, I had a movie come up onto the screen of my mind today of multiple people clicking on that video button and being interested and excited enough that they clicked on the Learn More button and filled out the form. And I was able to get a lot of folks so that I can find my 10 participants. That was exciting. Next, Christ asked, what were the things, or were there anything that didn't go well today, Marty? In other words, was there one thing that you could have done better, even if it made you go sideways through the day and worked so hard, but you're still able to get it done? What would that one thing be going forward? Another way to say that is, what's the one thing you'd want to get done tomorrow, even if the day did go sideways and you still felt like a success, like you accomplished some great things? What would that one thing be? And once you've decided what it is, make it your power statement for tomorrow, so you can start strong. Well, today was a pretty successful day, like I just went through. I was determined to get this darn video done so that I could get ready to run my Facebook ad and get my 10 participants for my focus group. And that's exactly what I did today. So no, I didn't have any failures today. And here's what I typed out for my power statement for tomorrow, so I can launch that day and have a great start to my day and start strong. I will now take care of my taxes since the due date was extended, and I'm going to get them submitted as soon as possible. Because of this COVID-19 and the government saying you can put that, I took advantage of that, and I've waited until now because that government gave me that extra time. But now I have to get it in because there's just a few more days to get done and turn those taxes in. And so I'm going to start on them tomorrow, which is Thursday. Corey's next question says, were there any mistakes or failures I had or that I made today that I can turn into a tool of success going forward? Well, in reviewing my day today, I realized that I had tried to cram way too many tasks on my to-do list today. It was quite stressful. I made that and did that to myself for me to get all of it done before I could even do the ad recording, and that decision led me to almost running out of time for recording that video today. But I say almost. I got it done. So I decided to turn this failure or mistake into a tool of success called Don't Bite Off More Than You Can Chew. Don't bite off more than you can chew. This, of course, is an old saying that basically teaches us to look at things in terms of what we should do first, doing the most important first, and act accordingly by prioritizing that most important task at the top of the list so you can get it done. In other words, in my review of my to-do list, I prioritized far too many tasks ahead of my number one task, and that's because I thought I could get most of them done in short order, and then I was going to focus the rest of the day on the number one task after that. They were little tasks that I assumed were going to take just a little bit of time. I misjudged that time factor, and I almost lost the day of getting number one thing done. I seem to misjudge how long some things are going to take to get it done, don't I? And in doing so, it messes me up. If we're not careful, we not only mess our own goals up with poor planning, we can mess up other people's goals. If my most important tasks had been tied to someone else's goals getting done because they were waiting on me to get mine done first, they would have missed their deadline, and that's not good. In other words, it can cause a domino effect if our efforts are tied to other people's goals like I just explained. So I'm glad that my failure to get my most important task done today didn't keep someone else from fulfilling their opportunities and responsibilities. The bottom line here is that it's important to plan things out in such a way that everybody is able to stay on task, period. The next thing Croy asked is, what was your biggest success today, Marty? In other words, what did you do well today? Well, my greatest success today, of course, was getting the focus group ad video recorded and published. And I was able to put it onto my Google hard drive too. I think that was quite an accomplishment. Woohoo! The next step of my end of the day success routine is to rate my day's effort. And so I gave today a 10 for sure. I gave it a 10 because I worked at the speed of 10 the entire day and didn't slow down at all. Bam! Done. Okay. I want to end the day strong. Here's what I'm grateful for today. I'm grateful for the abundance that we all have around us. I say this because let's stop and think about it. Let's say you live in a small one-bedroom apartment. Can you picture it? Okay, great. Now, think about walking into your apartment, and as you do, you push on a small button, boop, on the wall as you come in, and the lights turn on. You look on the wall to see what temperature it is in your apartment because outside it's freezing cold. But inside your apartment is 70 degrees. Next, you walk to your refrigerator and open its door to pull out a cold can of refreshment. And you then shut the door and open up the cupboard and get a glass. And then you push against the refrigerator lever to get some crushed ice to fall into your glass. Now think about this. How many people does it take to manage the power plant that's supplying your warm air in your apartment? How many people does it take to build the furnace and central air conditioning and to manufacture the refrigerator, the cupboards, the glasses, the product, to produce the plants and chemicals and aluminum that was needed to produce that little can of refreshment you're now drinking? It took hundreds of people, I suspect. I haven't even mentioned all the rest of your luxuries like clothing and supplies and food and the devices that make your life a life of abundance. It's just incredible what we have available to us today. Even as a renter, it's just exciting. I can't explain how I'm feeling about this whole process. It's just so exciting. In fact, 150 years ago, kings didn't even live like this. We live like kings today, even in a one-bedroom apartment. It's just fantastic. It's incredible. And we think all of it is just a click or a mouse or a walk or a drink. It's just incredible. And I do think we take it for granted. So I wanted to be sure to express my gratitude today for all the abundance that I enjoy. Next, I'm grateful for the law of mental toughness. A foundational principle of this law says, do whatever it takes, plus a little bit more. Do whatever it takes, plus a little bit more. In fact, the idea of owning your own business so we can set your own schedule and be compensated according to your efforts are just a few of the many reasons we should remember so that we take this law seriously. Being absolutely unwilling to settle for anything less than total control of our lives, total control over our finances so we can become financially free, and total control over our time should be what fuels our drive in our quest to have a successful business. This is mental toughness. Mental toughness says living a life of mediocrity just isn't something you're going to let happen. For some people, adversity encountered along the way, especially early in life, can have a debilitating effect on one's future performance. But for those with mental toughness, it's the very thing that drives them to rise above it, to overcome it, and to become what they were meant to become. Hard work, persistence, integrity, accountability, and basic human decency are the necessary elements of mental toughness, and its natural fruit is success. Next, I'm grateful for the principle that says, in order to become a great leader, one must become a great servant. Again, the process of developing mental toughness and the heart of the servant are two more steps in the direction of living the dream. And that, my friend, is the direction I want to be always going towards. It's the life of living the dream. Anyway, I'll be right back here at my laptop recording another entry for my journey to business alignment. Until tomorrow night, though, I want to wish you all continued success. See you then. Good night.